What's good, everybody? It's your boy Ben Kickz back again, and today I got my boy Nicky with me. You already know. If you don't know, you probably do know. You started Diamond Supply, right, in 1998?
Yes, sir.
And what caused you to want to start a brand and just get into the whole skateboard scene and everything?
Well, I grew up skating my whole life, so and I was really into like clothes and sneakers and all this shit ever since I was little. But I was also a skater, and I used to skate for a bunch of companies. I was like sponsored and shit. So a lot of my homies, we all skated for different companies. So I was like, man, I want to start like a skateboard hardware company where I would just make like skateboard bolts. And then I just came up with the name Diamond, and I made like a innovative new bolt idea. I was young though, so I didn't really know what I was doing, but when I started printing the t-shirts, which is just the regular Diamond Supply Co. OG logo. That was my first logo I ever made. People just liked it, man. So really it was supposed to just be hardware, and then it kind of just, expanded into gear and shit like that.
What caused the diamond? Obviously that's like the logo, that's the staple.
Sade, Diamond Life, because her album Diamond Life. So
wow.
It was just from the song. Like I didn't know what to call my brand. I just knew I wanted to start like the skate brand, and that song was on the radio one day, and I was like, and she says Diamond Life. Smooth Operator is the song from that album, and she says Diamond Life at the beginning of the song, and I was like, Diamond Life, that's tight. I was like, I'm gonna call it Diamond.
Yeah.
And then Supply Co. for the bolts and skateboard accessories.
Oh, for like supply, yeah, that makes sense. Now it's a huge successful brand. Did it take you a while to pop the brand off? Was it difficult when you first started?
Well, yeah, because back then, there wasn't social media, there was internet, and I guess it existed, but there wasn't like social platforms or anything. So how do you like promote it online? It didn't exist. So it was really just a long, hard street grind, really. Go into like skate shops and trying to sell it to them. Sponsoring a lot of my friends that were skaters, that's what I did.
Yeah.
So they would wear the shirts in magazines and stuff like that, and skate videos. That was really the only way that people would know about it.
Basically word of mouth. And then
so it took like 10 years really to
10 years
blow
to pop
up.
it off?
Yeah, basically. But 2005, so.
That was the break-in year for you, right?
Yeah, so that was 7 years in, right? So that's when I did those shoes right there. Yeah. Thank you, Nike, for giving me the opportunity. But I sponsored when they came out, when Nike SB came out with a shoe team. They came out with all the shoes, and they had a whole skate team. All those guys were my friends, and they all skated for Diamond Hardware at the time. So it was like an easy thing. So that's how I started getting all the shoes from Nike. My friends worked at Nike, they gave me shoes. And then, I was just able to do my own Nike in 2005, and that was it. And
yeah, a staple in the SB community for sure. Now, do you know how many pairs released these?
5,000.
5,000. That's crazy. I remember buying these back at Dunk Exchange and Sneaker Cons. I was probably paying like $300, $350, and now it's like a $3,500 shoe easily.
That's crazy.
How do you feel about that? Like the reaction that obviously the people have, especially in the skateboard community, whether it's real skateboarders or just resellers or people that are into fashion. How do you feel about your shoe going from $300 to $3,500 now?
I think it's amazing that people hold it in high regard, right?
Yeah.
I mean, when it came out, it was a big deal. It I guess the colorway and stuff. So when it came out, no one really had shoes that looked that crazy. So when those dropped, everyone was kind of frantic about them. They sold out like pretty quickly everywhere. So there was a lot of hype around that shoe, which brought tons of recognition to my brand.
To the brand, right, of course.
Yeah. So that's kind of how we transitioned from just being core skate and only skaters knowing about us to
mainstream.
Other people. Yeah.
Damn, so that was in 2005, and then what, if I'm not mistaken, in 2015 you dropped the high top?
Or 14.
14?
I think so, somewhere around there.
What was the process the second time? Was it Nike just saw how well your first shoe was doing and reapproached you to do it?
Yeah, no, like for years I would just like you know, mess with them and be like, yo, let's drop a high. Because originally I wanted to do a high.
A high top.
Yeah, because that was my favorite. Like back then, I used to love high top dunks and Jordan 1s and stuff. So after, because they wanted to do a low when those first came out. So I was like, okay, we'll do a low. Lows are cool, I guess, right? So I would just mess with them for years. Like, yo, let's put out the high. And then out of nowhere, they just hit me up and they're like, yo, we want to put out that high top you keep talking about. I'm like, cool, let's do it. So the thing about that shoe though, it happened so fast. They told me that they wanted to do it and I was like, cool. And then like, I was like, okay, so, you know, I laid it out exactly how it's supposed to look. And then I sent it to them and I didn't hear anything. And then they called me for a meeting and they're like, hey, I forgot where it was. It was somewhere here in LA. I met with the Nike guys and they were like, so your shoe, I'm like, okay, so did you guys get a sample? And they're like, no, it's coming out next week. I'm like, what?
Just like that?
Yeah. They're like, no, we already made them. I was like, what do you mean you already made them? Like, I can't even
approve it at this point. Like, I want to make sure.
Yeah, but not just that. Like, how are people gonna know about it? You know?
Yeah.
So then it came out super fast. I promoted it on my IG for like a week. Right after that, I posted it. They showed me the sample that day, but it was like really production, and that was it. And then it came out, and right when it came out, we dropped it, and then they dropped the Red October too. Yeah. Same time.
That was a big drop in the sneaker community too. Damn. And then what? Right after that, 2018 is when you dropped the whole Canary pack, basically.
Yeah.
The black ones, the white ones, and those obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what? This was. I know you guys remembered. I remember you guys tried to drop this at Complex Con, but it didn't work out.
No. So we dropped. What we did is we did the black, the white, and the yellow. The black diamond, yellow canary diamond, and the white diamond. And this one was limited to 250 pairs only.
Knew it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna ask that. I don't know if you were allowed to get in depth, if you were allowed to talk about that.
Yeah. So this one, we were like, man, let's make one of them really special and just for friends and family. So that's what this was. And I was really only gonna give them out to my friends and stuff. But then when Complex Con came around, the shoe was coming out around the exact same time. Yeah. So I was like, damn, let's just drop those at Complex Con, right?
That'll be hard.
So I talked to Nike and we did a big booth. We did all this stuff just for the release. But then dunks weren't even popular at this time in 2018. They were dead.
Yeah.
Right?
This was literally like
the year before. So how this happened was that Complex Con the year before, me and Dre, Croatian Style.
Yeah.
Do you know him from Blitz? Yeah. So me and Dre came up with an idea to build a skate mini ramp that was all plexiglass and to display.
He had that right at Complex Con.
Every Nike SB.
That's crazy.
Every good Nike SB from back in the day till 2017 that was hot. We put those all inside the ramp. Most of them were all Tiffany's. We did a booth. I dropped like a shirt with Retina. That was kind of the thing we sold. But then we had Shoe Surgeon made a pair of those, but in like real snake skin and alligator and shit.
What a legend. Shout out to Dom.
Yeah. And then we did that drop, but people weren't tripping on SB.
Yeah,
like SB was dead at the time.
Right after that is when it really came back.
Yeah, we did that and everyone was like, damn, they were seeing all the shoes. Everyone was really hyped on it. And then they asked me right after, they're like, hey man, that was crazy that you guys did that at Complex Con. Do you guys want to do another shoe?
Yeah.
It's like, hell yeah. So then I just came up with these on my computer and sent them the colorways. The yellow one, the white one, the black one with the swoosh. So we dropped these at Complex Con, but both days there was so many people wanted them. There was like a riot 2 days in a row, and they had to like police escort the shoes out of the building. We could never sell them. So then
you weren't even allowed to sell them at Complex Con at all?
No, because of the riot that happened. So the police shut it down. Yeah. So then we rented a jewelry store downtown with Nike, and we did a big release a week later downtown LA, and we sold them.
Literally right after the Canaries, like right after that Complex Con, I want to say dunks started coming back. Travis obviously came in the picture wearing the dunks, and I mean obviously the Travis effect hit he wore most of these dunks, but
Yeah.
it really hit every single dunk, like just collectively, some more than others, but just the whole hype of like, to think Paris's are 40,000. I was buying Paris's and Freddy Krueger's together for 7,500.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Which sounds crazy to the normal people, but do the math and look it up now. Freddy Krueger's are 25, 30,000. Paris's are 40,000. So I was paying 7,500, now there's 75,000. Like, you know, who knew? Like, if I knew that, I would have sold everything I had and put it into though. I saw you just did a collab with Disney, right?
Yeah, that drops tomorrow.
That's crazy.
We do a new drop every weekend.
So obviously we saw that Diamond Supply is still going crazy, and we just wanted to know, do you guys have any up and coming collabs with Diamond Supply?
Yeah, we have lots. I have like 30 something collabs in 2021 already all planned out and designed. I have tomorrow we drop a Disney collab, which is the Seven Dwarfs. I did that one because in the Snow White and Seven Dwarfs they're diamond miners.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah,
hard.
like if on the original cartoon or whatever, they're diamond miners. So I was like, that'd be a sick one, right? So I have them with all diamonds and shit. That drops tomorrow. And then we're doing Levi's. We have a Nautica collection coming out. So I did all the vintage Nautica stuff that like I used to wear back in the 90s and stuff.
That's fire.
Did that, all the old school jackets and shit like that. There's just so many, man. Lots of shit. No sneakers right now for 2021, but that could always change. But a lot of apparel and like music collabs and shit like that.
Do you think it's possible that we might get another sneaker collab in the near future?
Yeah, I just don't think in 21.
Listen, it's cool. We'll wait.
It takes a long time.
Yeah, we'll wait. It's cool.
From design concept to samples to production. Takes a minute, but I mean it could still happen this year, but we'll see.
So basically what he's trying to tell us is 2005 to 2014, 9 years. 2014 to 2018, 4 years. We're probably gonna have to wait between 4 to 9 years for another one, right?
Maybe, who knows?
But I mean, we're already in 2021.
Hey, I'm happy with the ones I have.
Yo, what's good, guys? It's your boy Ben Kickz signing out on another episode of Sneaker Talk. Shout out to the legend Nicky Diamonds for pulling up and shooting it. I want to know who you guys think I should get on the next one. And we're giving away a pair of Tiffany Dunk high tops. So the high top version of these, winner gets to pick size. All you gotta do is like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Good luck.